Is it on? Is it on? Oh, it's on. It's on. Hello. Hello. Cheeky Monkey here. Welcome to Brighton and Hove Libraries story time. Very good. Very good. Oh, so it's LGBTQ History Month. Throughout February, libraries are sharing stories to promote equality and celebrate diversity. Oh, very good. And special storytime sessions for preschool children and their families. Oh, very good. So today, Glenn is going to read a story. So without further ado, here's Glenn. Oh, very good. Oh, very good.
Thank you for that, Cheeky. Yes, I'm Glenn, and welcome to Brighton and Hove Libraries Storytime. February is LGBTQ History Month, and the story I'm going to read you today is Hello, Sailor by Ingrid Gordon and Andre Solly. And thank you to Macmillan Press for allowing us to read the story at this time. Matt's lighthouse was so big he could live inside it. Each night he lit a great lamp to guide the ships safely home. People felt safe when they saw the bright light shining in the dark. People far out to sea, like Sailor. Rose lived on the edge of the sand dunes. Every morning she brought Matt bread and cheese for his lunch. Sometimes she brought a slice of cake or a kipper. Matt was too busy to go shopping. He had to keep a lookout over the sea, but mostly he kept a lookout for Sailor. One day, Sailor had gone to sea. I'll come back for you, Sailor had said when he left. Then we'll sail around the world together, just you and me. Matt, Rose called into the wind, I brought you bread. There was no reply. Rose sighed. Forget about Sailor. I'm sure he's forgotten about you. I bet he's laying on a beach somewhere or lying in the bottom of the sea. The wind blew fiercely. It almost knocked Felix over as he walked up the dunes to deliver Matt's post. Matt used to chat to Felix, but he didn't have time anymore. He was too busy staring at the ships that passed by. Matt would never forget what Sailor's ship looked like. And he'd never forget what Sailor looked like either. Matt, shouted Felix, I've got a letter for you. Is it from Sailor? No, it's from Emma. Oh, you and your Sailor. I bet he's been swallowed by a whale or been captured by pirates. Can you open the letter for me, Felix? Matt shouted from the top of the lighthouse. Walk, squawked Seagull. Walk. It is from Emma, Felix yelled over the noise. She's coming to visit. It's your birthday tomorrow. So it is, said Matt. Let's have a party. You're both invited. See you tomorrow, Felix. See you tomorrow, Rose. Matt had forgotten all about his birthday. He had been far too busy thinking about Sailor. I bet he'll come back tomorrow, Matt thought, in time for my birthday. And then they'll see Walk, squawked Seagull. Matt found some bunting in a chest to decorate the lighthouse. We'll need a cake too, he thought to himself, and some rum. Sailor likes rum. The next day, the wind had dropped and the sun was shining brightly. Felix gave Matt a ship in a bottle. Rose bought a big box of chocolates. Emma's present was a real sailor's jumper she had knitted herself. It's for when Sailor comes back, she explained, for when you sail off together. That's right, Matt said. We're going to sail round the world together. Felix played a jolly tune on the accordion, and everyone began to sing and dance, but nobody drank the rum. And Matt's new jumper felt scratchy. Matt went to check on the lighthouse. Lamp was properly lit. After all, he thought, Sailor won't be able to find his way back in the dark. Later that night, when the stars were shining bright and the guests had all gone home, a man walked over the sand to the lighthouse. Matt, he called in a loud whisper. Are you awake? There was no answer. Ahoy there! But the wind was so strong it carried the words away. The man went inside the lighthouse and climbed the steep spiral staircase. His heart was pounding. Matt, he called again, still no reply. He opened the door quietly. Sailor, gasped Matt. You've come back. He couldn't believe his eyes. Hello, Sailor. Sailor laughed. Did you think I'd forgotten you? I thought we'd go around the world together. Yes, cried Matt. I've been waiting for you. The two friends didn't know whether to laugh or cry. They turned round in a circle to get a better look at each other. It was almost as if they were dancing. Sailor was back. They sat outside together beneath the stars and ate leftover cake and drank some rum. Sailor told Matt about the sea and the far-away countries he had visited, and about how they were going around the world together. It was almost dawn when Matt and Sailor finally made their way down to the boat. Walk! Screeched Seagull. He was going too. Walk! It was very quiet at the lighthouse that morning. Nothing but dirty plates and cups and Chinese lanterns blowing in the wind. Just like Matt to leave a mess, Rose mumbled. I can't hear Seagull, said Felix. And if Seagull's gone, where's Matt? Matt, shouted Rose. Matt! They then went into the lighthouse and climbed the 83 steps to the top. Matt, where are you hiding? Rose panted. But his room was empty. And the engine room with the great lamp was empty too. He's gone, said Felix. Rose still went to the lighthouse every day, just like before. Felix went too, even though there was never any more letters for Matt. Instead, he leant on the railings and stared out to sea. He's gone off in a boat to look for Sailor, said Felix. I bet that's what it is. He'll forget about us, said Rose, when he's lying on a beach. Maybe he's been swallowed by a whale, or his boat's been sunk, or pirates have captured them. Rose and Felix looked out at the ships on the sea, waiting for Matt to come home.
Oh, I enjoyed that. That was very good. Very, very good.
I like that too, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so that's the end of story time.
That's my line.
Yeah, I know. So do come back and again and see us again soon. So for now, it's goodbye from Glenn.
Bye-bye.
And goodbye from me, Cheeky Monkey. Oh,